And then there was 10. First, there was 8 fired U.S. attorneys that we thought might be fired for political reasons, and then we found out last week there was 9, and now we find out there might have been 10. Back in 2005, Carl K. Casey Warner was in West Virginia. He was a federal prosecutor, and he's a hardcore Republican, gone after a number of Democrats, which, of course, the Bush administration was thrilled about. They're like, Casey Warner, he's our boy, doing a great job. Then all of a sudden he was in the middle of a corruption and vote-buying investigation. Now, the CBS News story here, and it's purposeful that Warner doesn't say who he was going after, but it appears, every inference is that it was going to be a Republican. Homie, don't play that. So what do? They say, hey, could you step down and resign? He's like, why? Like, out of nowhere, what? No, I'm not going to resign. Why would I resign? Can you give me a reason? They're like, yeah, no. And so the next day gets a letter from Harriet Miers. Your work is done here. You're fired. And they're like, and then he's like, why? And they're like, no reason. Just leave. Pack your bags. You're done.
The Justice Department says the termination was not political. So, so the issue is settled. I don't know why you bring it up.
And so now I'll tell you why I bring it up, because Warner's bringing it up. And he's saying, look, I'm as Republican as it gets, but what happened to me appears to be pretty similar to what happened to those other prosecutors. I mean, if you wanted to get fired in the Bush Justice Department, you go ahead and investigate a Republican, and that'll happen real quick and in a hurry for you. And, of course, the 9th one that we talked about last week refused to investigate things that didn't make any sense about voter rolls. You know, they wanted to purge all these Democrats, and they're like, come on, purge them already. And he's like, no, I'm not going to do it. And so they fired him, and they got somebody who would.
There are some issues about that. There's one issue that may have gotten this guy in some trouble, but regarding West Virginia in general, it is unbelievable that the Democrats can't win West Virginia. It's crazy. If these guys vote Republican again,